Hello students, today you will be learning about the accounting vouchers and how to record the accounting vouchers in Tally software. So first of all, understand that what is a voucher? A voucher is actually a document, and on the basis of this document, we record the financial transactions in the books of accounts. In Tally accounting voucher, there are some vouchers which we use for recording the transactions in the software. Okay, and for going to the accounting vouchers, you need to follow this path, these steps. First, you have to go to Gateway of Tally. Then you have to select the accounting vouchers, and under vouchers, you will select the required voucher. So, what are the required vouchers? You shouldn't record all the entries in one place. There are specific places, there are specific vouchers for recording specific entries. So, here I give you the list of the vouchers that we require. First one is sales voucher. In the sales voucher, you can record cash sales and credit sales. In purchase voucher, we are going to record cash purchase and credit purchase of goods. In case of payment voucher, we are going to record all types of payments that we have made. Even we can record the the cash purchase of goods here, but preferably purchase and sales, you should record it sales and purchase voucher. So in payment voucher, we are going to record all sorts of payments made by the business. And in case of receipt voucher, we are going to record all sorts of receipts by the business. And in case of contra voucher, what is contra voucher? Contra voucher is very similar. It's you must be remembering the concept of contra entry. In case of contra entry, we record the entries, the transactions which have cash account as well as bank account involved in it. For example, when we deposit cash into bank, the accounts involved are cash account and bank account. When we withdraw money from bank, the journal entry is bank account, cash account debit to bank account. So again, cash and bank account is involved. And suppose from Axis Bank, you have transferred money to your state bank account. So when the transfer is from one bank to another bank, that also falls under the category of contra. And all the contra transactions are recorded in contra voucher. Then comes the journal voucher. In journal voucher, we record all the transactions that cannot be recorded in the vouchers. For example, some special transactions like depreciation, bad debts, discount and all, and entries like adjustment entries. You remember the prepaid outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, incomes received in advance, this type of entries we can record in journal voucher. In journal voucher, actually, we can record all types of transactions. And then credit note voucher, this is for in case of there's a return of goods sold on credit, or in case of return of goods that were purchased on credit, we use the debit note and credit note. So these two, I'll not be teaching you. I'll be only concentrating on the first 6. So description is given here. I'll be sharing this note with you. Let us now come to the next thing. I will show you the accounting vouchers. So in Tally, let me log in, Alt W. Alt I. So I want to go to company info. So Alt F3. I'll select a company. So I had created a company, voucher creation. Rest, you see here, XYZ Limited is open. I will shut it down by selecting function H, and I will shut down XYZ Limited. So at present, I have voucher creation in hand to work on. Now I want to go to the accounting voucher. So I'll go to Gateway of Tally by pressing Escape. Then I will go to the accounting vouchers by pressing function V. Now you see, these are the vouchers that appear on the dark green ribbon on the extreme right hand side. So do you see the contra? For selecting contra voucher, you'll have to press F4. For selecting receipt, you'll have to press F6. For journal, F7. For sales, F8. For purchase, F9. And at present, payment is already selected. So this was the payment, it was F5. So shortcuts are already available on this blue ribbon. And if you want to record something relating to receipt, you will have to press F6. So in some cases, you will have to press function F6 to record the receipt. Only pressing F6 will not do. Now, when you go to receipt, you can record the entries relating to receipt voucher. Now, suppose I want to record something relating to payment, then I will go to function F5 and the payment screen will appear. If I want to record something in sales voucher, I'm going to press function F8 and you see the sales voucher will appear. So in this way, I can record all this and you might be surprised that why debit note, credit note is not showing up. So by default, they will not show up, but you can change the settings by going to features and configure. So by changing the settings, this will be available. And so because I'm not very much concerned about teaching this to, I want to mainly teach you this 6 types of journal, that is purchase, sales, receipts, payments, contra, and journal. So for these vouchers, I'll be teaching you how to do the entries. And for that, for doing the entries, remember, we need to first create the accounts, that is the ledger accounts. And for creating ledger accounts, I'm just pressing escape. I want to show you. If you remember in my last video, I've explained you how we go to accounts info to create the ledgers. So once the work of creating the ledgers is over, we can directly pass the accounting vouchers. We can create the accounting vouchers, or even at the time of preparing our accounting vouchers, we can directly create ledgers. For example, let me take a receipt voucher. Suppose we have started business with capital. So cash, you must be remembering when we start a new company, cash account and profit and loss account appear by default. So here when you press receipt, you can press So when we have received money, we can write, when we go to the receipt voucher and we will write, suppose we have received cash, okay, as capital. So the journal entry is cash account debit to capital account. So we can simply go to this, and since we have not yet opened capital account, I can press Alt C here. Also, you remember this, that when I will select or see my cursor has to be here, I'll have to press the left mouse click here. Then when I press Alt C, this screen will appear. I will write capital. And this capital account I have prepared and it falls under the group capital account. And then I can move further. By pressing enter, enter and enter, I can directly accept the account by pressing Ctrl A. So I have received money as capital. Suppose the amount is 5 lakh. I can always press it like this, 5 lakh. It is implied. You see, this account, it should not have been capital. So I will go back by pressing backspace and I'll make it cash. Enter. Whatever narration being, say, being business started with cash. Enter, accept, enter. So in this way, I have created a voucher. If I want to view the voucher, I'll press page up. Then the voucher will be visible to us. So by pressing page up and page down, you can view the previous entry and the next entry. And in the next video, I'll be showing you how to pass some transactions or how to create some vouchers. In the next video, I'll be teaching you.